What am I doing? Why do I breathe in and breathe out in this exaggerated way before speaking? Yeah, am I casting myself or calling myself into the unknown? Both. Both, yeah. It's a way of emptying myself. A way of starting fresh. Of remembering that what is truly important, what is most significant, will pass through this being, my body, my mind, my conditioning. And that the wisdom, the talk, the spark below the words, in the words, above the words, is does not come from any of that. It doesn't come from my conditioning. It doesn't come from my memory. It doesn't come from me. It will pass through me. Not every situation not every situation requires that kind of breath. that kind of remembering. But I tell you, a lot of interactions with human beings do. because whether it's my personal viewpoint, my life that I'm talking about with somebody, or truth with a capital T, most of the time, if there's if there's any question about it, right? I want to be speaking from the deepest thing in me. And so if you know me, you'll I will be doing that more or less often when I talk to you. It's my respect for you that that I pause and that I breathe. Into the unknown, in the sense yeah. See, if I knew what I was going to talk about beforehand, how sad and small that would be. Me knowing, you knowing I know. Look at that guy. He just knows so much. Casting myself into the unknown with my breath. We're all in the unknown, aren't we? I do not know. If there will be another word. I'm listening just like you are. Don't ask me why. I don't know why we are here. You and I. I have my suspicions. Yeah. Yeah, I suspect it's love. What? What else? What else chooses to live in the unknown? What else chooses to listen? This one may be harder. What else chooses to speak? Maybe you've seen it. And more importantly, do you feel it now? Love is so much quieter than what we're sold it is. So basic and fundamental. That it's hard to see. Hard to feel. were looking for the fireworks. Gravity, that force holding you to the earth. Don't have to think a lot about gravity. Well, we're really going all over the place, aren't we? Okay. I'll tell you a story about me, a personal story. I used to think love was a problem for me. That maybe I didn't know how to love. And believing those stories made it hard to really understand my love and to really let it be able to flow with ease. Created blocks for me, and a lot of difficulty in relationship. And what I found was not that not that I was broken in any sense. But that I, in fact, love with such ease that it's quite astonishing sometimes to people. and a little freaky to partners. It doesn't take much of anything for me to fall in love with someone. And that's where it gets tricky. Because one of the bits of conditioning I picked up was that love is this big, powerful feeling. You know, you know, all those songs, movies, books, that heady feeling of being swept off our feet. That old song and dance about what love is, what love will do to you, blah, blah, blah. Well, I may have had some conditioning there. And I may have added to it in my own ways. And so that's what I was looking for. You know, that feeling. And it turns out for me, that feeling is not a great indicator of love. It's really just an indicator of opposites attract. Yeah, and opposites don't always make for great partners. And when I say opposites, I mean opposites. What is that feeling of, the feeling of falling in love? That feeling? It's the feeling of leaving myself. So if you're looking to leave yourself, love. No, just kidding. That attraction thing, it's a great way to do it, if that's what you're after. Been my hopes, my dreams, my all my projections on another human being. Lose myself, or try to, in them. It's a wild feeling. It's like doing drugs. Yeah. Head over heels. What does that mean? It means means we've lost ourselves. And sooner or later, we get to come back. Yeah, let's get a little more concrete. Okay, yeah, that's concrete. So, if we were to look through the lens of attachment theory, I clock in pretty good as a love avoidant, right? And I also can play the part of anxious. So anxious avoidant, that's my type. And I've played both parts. And I didn't understand anxious actually makes a lot of sense. Anxious is maybe the more obvious of the two for me. Yeah, it turns out avoidant was the really difficult one to come to terms with. Brought up all my insecurities, right? Which looks like questioning, why? I just don't feel strongly enough about this relationship. Where are all those strong feelings I had? But love is quiet. Attraction is loud. Love is quiet. It's a big subject. uh, Love is so easy for me. I realized very late in life, that it was not about love. Relationship, partnership. Like, sure, love. Like, have some love. Love the person you're with. But if you've got that, like, what about the rest? Can we be partners for each other? Can we hold space for each other? Is there room to grow? Is there room to be apart together, apart together? Is there freedom to be oneself? Totally. You do not have to change to be in relationship with me. Acceptance. Love sparks. It's nice, right? But it's not what makes relationship. Do I trust you to hold yourself, to take care of yourself? How are you doing when I'm not there? What's your life like without me? Is it good? Is it a good life? Do you have a good life without me? I hope the answer is yes. maybe, maybe all this stuff's obvious to you. God bless. What are you doing here? None of it was obvious to me. None of it. I had to learn it all. Oh, what are we going to call this one? Or maybe I'll get poetic with it.